Number one, let's put it in perspective. Pre-COVID, we had the best economy. I'm a Main Street entrepreneur before I became a senator, and it was clear. And to understand what we're doing in general, you got to remember Democrats are opportunists. When they see the moment, they're going to go for broke. So this discussion, to me, was off on the wrong footing when we enabled it by having 19 Republicans vote for the hard infrastructure bill, I guess the bargain at 1.2 trillion, because they were connected at the hip from the beginning. Pelosi seems to always get things done when they really put their political capital into it. I don't put a lot of emphasis on what Kyrsten Sinema or Joe Manchin might do, because we'll end up getting convinced, or they'll convince themselves, that maybe 2 trillion 2.5 trillion is a bargain. And then it all cascades. They get it done without a Republican vote. So I was disappointed we got on the wrong trail procedurally when we approved the 1.2 trillion, even though we need hard infrastructure. That was a ploy. And Democrats go for broke. They'll probably break the country financially. And we're in the midst of this back and forth parlor games within their own party. They'll have big egg on their face if they don't get something through. And whatever they do, it's going to be bad for the economy. It's going to be a debt and inflation bomb that sadly will go off further down the road. We'll all be on a sugar high in the meantime of government spending.
All right, well, let me talk to you about even another approach we've seen from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, planning to introduce a suspension of the debt limit through 2022 in legislation to fund the federal government. How are Republicans reacting to this new pressure, again, facing a looming government shutdown?
So sadly, we've been part and parcel of that through most of the time I've been here. And I guess it takes $4 trillion that we spent, at least in a bipartisan way, back in 2020. We were 18 trillion in debt when I got here. We're now 28 trillion. So I think Republicans, I guess, have had an epiphany. So I do think that we are going to stand strong on not being part of raising a debt limit, regardless of the mechanism, even though I am worried that they'll start trying to horse trade more money for defense and throw a lot of largesse out there that generally Republicans get weak kneed on. Only a few of us vote against spending, even if we'd like it policy-wise. So all of that comes into play. I'm hoping that we stand strong and let the Democrats shoulder entirely raising the debt ceiling based upon this spending spree of the $2 trillion we've already spent on the rescue bill, and now the remainder in front of us.
Yeah, lots of spending going on. Again, we are seeing inflation that is at, I believe, a 13-year high. So that's impacting everyone when you go grocery shopping or filling up your gas tank as well. We've seen those prices go up. Also, I'd like to ask you about what's happening in New York City today. President Biden will make his debut on the world stage. He's going to address the UN, the General Assembly. We've got a little bug in the bottom of your screen there. Before the president's going to speak, he's set to talk about the pandemic, climate change, and also dealing with human rights abuses around the world. What would you like to hear from the president, of course, as he faces multiple crises here in our country when it comes to the border and also abroad, as we saw recently with the chaotic pullout from Afghanistan?
I think whatever he says, and you got to remember, Democrats are a little quicker footed than we are generally, and somehow think they can explain themselves into anything they're interested in or out of a pickle they're within. But I think the southern border, that was working as well as anything could have been working pre-Biden. And look at what's happening there. I mean, we're up to over 200,000 illegal crossings that are now standard operating procedure. You look at what happened, you didn't mention in our cities over time, where you're talking about defunding police. That's not an international concern. Look at Afghanistan. That's a pretty shaky context to have credibility on whatever you're going to profess. And I think he's also made some missteps, like with France and some places where they were maybe expecting something different out of a Biden administration. They've given so much material to work with that should impinge their credibility. But what amazes me about them is they keep plowing through, always waiting for that next day to maybe get back on their feet. He's got a lot of scrambling to do. It'll be interesting to see what kind of credibility he has there, which should be a friendly place for him to speak.